the Pisces. Cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hey Leo, what's going on? Welcome to your February 2020 reading, you guys. So this month I'm using 3 different tarot cards, tarot decks. I'm using 2 oracle decks actually, and regular tarot of course. So happy February, guys. I hope you guys have had a great February. I know these readings are coming out towards the end, so I do want to thank you guys who are still watching to see what's going on or what went on for February, alright? So we are going to start here, Leo. I just did some shuffling. I just woke up not too long ago, and it didn't take me long at all to find the Strength card. This is your guys' tarot card, okay? So this is Leo energy at the top of the deck that I waited on while I shuffled. So we're going to look at the underlying energy of the Strength card, and then we're going to do some shuffling, okay? So Leo, yeah, Strength. Very beautiful tarot card for you guys. Obviously ruling you with this lion here. I do want to say the Strength card talks about courage. It talks about bravery. You know, it takes a lot of bravery here for this woman to tame this lion that is usually seen as ferocious and beastly. Okay, that could be you, Leo, needing to tame something within you or around you this month, or this could be someone exterior to you. Sometimes this is associated with the divine feminine. The card right behind you for February, Leo, is the 2 of Wands. So we do have fire energy, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The 2 of Wands is a specific portal, and it is a decision, Leo. So some of you guys may be finding yourself at a crossroads of some sort in February that may be in regards to some kind of choice. There's a lot of choice cards in the tarot, specifically surrounding the 2 cards, like the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, the 2 of Swords. So with this decision here, this is a passionate decision between 2 things that have sparked for you, potentially something old and something new. And I usually say with the 2 of Wands that there is a decision between what you know and where you're going, like where you've been and where you're going. That's why it's considered a portal. And I feel like the 2 of Wands is one of the heavier decision-making cards because there is a world being held in this guy's hand. So I always say with the 2 of Wands, this is about your world. This is a very expansive decision, and it's kind of hard to grow and be comfortable at the same time, you guys. So if there's a decision or some kind of situation in February where there's comfort behind you and you're looking out to your horizons in the future of what could potentially expand you and grow you, okay? Can't grow and be comfortable. If you're going to be comfortable, probably can't grow. If you're going to choose to grow, you're probably going to have to sacrifice comfort in some way. Just the way it is, guys. And this is even being further reiterated with the 4 of Pentacles, because this is my comfort card. This is the card of a miser. Now, some of you guys need to save money. This is a message that came up for a few signs in my Aquarius new moon reading. I think it was Pisces and Virgo that this exact message came up for. And it leads me to talk about saving money. Like money or saving money may be an issue for where it is that you would like to go, Leo. Okay, you're going to need strength and courage. And some of you guys may be holding yourself back. With the Strength card, it definitely talks about being held back. Because at the end of the day, lions roar, okay? This is you roaring, okay? But there is something here about taming something in you, but also allowing yourself to be authentic in who you are, okay? I do notice that with the Strength card. Like, that lion is not a kitty, even though it's very nice for someone in this situation to be not afraid, I guess. So moving on, we do have the Lovers card. This is another card of choice. Wow, Leo. We do have definitely someone returning from the past for you, maybe to communicate or give some kind of clarity. There's definitely some kind of apology here with the Page of Pentacles, or maybe some kind of offer. And we do have Neptune retrograde. So I don't know if this involved sacrifice or enlightenment in regards to what you desire this month, in regards to what would emotionally fulfill you guys, okay? But we do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It may be younger energy here or a child. There may be money involving a child here where there needs to be clarity. And we have more children energy here. But Leo, the 6 of Cups is memories. There's someone here, there's something from the past here that in regards to love for most of you with the Lovers and the 6 of Cups, we got twin flame soulmate energy here, possibly a choice between the 2. And I do feel like this has something to do with you know, what you're hanging on to. This could be a lover that you're hanging on to. But there's absolutely a decision whether you're going to let something go or keep on holding on. That is ultimately what this Two of Wands, I feel, is saying here. Make sure to make a decision that doesn't hold you back, Leo. Okay, we've got some energy here trying to hold you back from a new path. Yeah, this may be someone you have children with or memories with. Okay, if this is someone new, then this is someone who feels very familiar to you. They may be at a distance from you, or there just may be some kind of obstacle in between you guys. Maybe the past is an obstacle, or memories. Sometimes memories, bad memories anyways, can sometimes be an obstacle. So aside from saving money and keeping your pinnacles or values kind of close to your chest this month, yeah, someone here is definitely holding back, holding on. There may be something that you need to release, Leo. And then we're back at this Two of Wands. Okay, this is the most important message for you guys here. That crossroad of holding on or letting go, okay? So hopefully that resonated with some of you guys out there. Now we're going to move on to the Moonology Tarot. So a little side story about these cards, guys. They were given to me several months ago. And I've actually, I was without them for 3 months. So they were given to me, and then I don't know, they had to wait basically in storage at my sister's house until I was able to get there. So the reason why the February readings are so late is because I desperately wanted to use my Moonology cards in this reading, specifically because it's Aquarius season. You know, we haven't talked much about the energy yet in February, but we do have Aquarius and Pisces season. So Leo, that means you're going through 7th house and 8th house energy. Okay, Pisces is your 8th house on the zodiac wheel, and that means transformation. So that definitely lets me know more about why this Lovers and this 6 of Cups energy and everything that really we talked about makes a lot of sense, especially those of you guys going through new relationships. Aquarius is your opposite sign, okay? And then Pisces season is going to bring up some of that deep intimacy, sexual energy, shared resources. So I am going to be combining Aquarius and Pisces energy in these readings, okay? So let's go ahead and see what comes out for you, Leo. Some of you guys may have seen these cards featured on other tarot reading channels, but I'm very new to these cards, so we're going to be learning these cards together as they come out, okay? So what is the message for Leo for February 2020? What's the message for Leo, February 2020? What is the message for Leo for February 2020? Okay, we have a card coming out, and you guys actually received one card. Some people are receiving multiple cards because these are kind of hard to shuffle. They stick together, but Leo, you're coming out very straight, key to the point. The bottom of the deck is take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. This card came out for someone I did a personal reading for. So make sure you're not just inhaling, Leo. Make sure you're very conscious of both breath in and breath out. Breaths in are intake, breaths out are release and outtake. So this is metaphorical as well. Anything that you breathe in, emotionally, mentally, and whatever it might be, make sure you're taking time to breathe out. You know, at least 4 seconds in as a breath in, at least 4 seconds in as you're holding it, and then breathe out for 4 seconds, hold it. You know, there's something here about your breath, okay? Especially those of you guys who are a little, if you found yourself at any time in February feeling like panicky or just overly stressed or anxiety, our breath can kind of subconsciously shift and change. And this does say a dismentating moon. And then we have the full moon in Taurus. Your dreams need a practical plan. So there's something here about practicality. We had a little bit of that show up for you here as well, Leo. The card coming out, though, is fixed moon. Fixed moon. So that would be a Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio moon. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone with that moon. You may have a fixed moon yourself, Leo. You are a fixed sign. And at the beginning of February, we did deal with a lot of fixed energy in Aquarius and Leo. We had a full moon in your sign, Leo, on February, I believe it was February 9th, and I still have yet to record a full moon video for you guys, but I can't wait to get to that video and see what messages are coming out for the zodiac signs for you. And then we did have a new moon in your 8th house just a couple days ago, actually. It was on the 23rd, 24th, 25th. Okay, so Leo, there is some darkness here, but I'm actually being drawn to this moon and how it looks kind of half and half. I don't know if you guys have ever looked up and seen the moon where it's half full, half empty. So there's even that whole metaphor of optimism and pessimism here. light and dark, yin and yang energy, but fixed moon energy, this is knowing how you feel. There could be someone here that is quite stubborn because of their moon placement, especially if they have Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, or Scorpio moon. I have a Taurus moon myself, okay, and I know a lot of people with fixed moons, and there is a need to focus on emotional stability regardless of what one's moon sign is here. That's at least the message coming up for you, Leo, if you would like to hold your vision. And you know what? I just realized Aquarius received hold your vision in their reading. So if you're dealing with an Aquarius, or if you just like to check out your opposites energy, it's interesting when opposites get the same sign. So both you and Aquarius are holding true to your vision. And in order to do that, you may need to, stabilize or fixate your emotions. There may be something you feel this month, Leo, that is just not changing. And some people will call that stubborn, but I call it stable. Okay, so hold your vision, Leo, which essentially means something that you can see. I'm being drawn to these mountaintops here. Okay, remember that Two of Wands? That was somebody who was in a high position, looking out to their horizons of what they can see. When you're higher up, Leo, you can see farther out, and there's clarity here, basically, okay? So this is Iris Oracle. Let's go ahead and grab you a message from this card, this deck as well. And we have restlessness. Oh my goodness, restlessness and repopulation. Some of you guys are definitely dealing with sleepless nights and anxiety. We have be free, do what you love. Okay, card 42, 73, and 18. I'm going to shuffle until one card comes out, but there's some kind of anxiety or restlessness that you guys have metaphorically in regards to this something that seems to be gone replenishing. You see how this apple is eaten here, or eaten, and then we're repopulating here to a full apple. So that's just metaphorical for something in your life that you're restless about. Okay, maybe there's some kind of time limit or something like that. You can see that there's a lot of times here that someone's checking the clock to see if something is replenished. This card kind of reminds me of the Seven of Pentacles in tarot. So let's just see if one card will come out, Leo, so that way it's a clear message for you. We have the ungrateful daughter and the earthly mother, and we have the party leader. Someone here has a very fun mom or daughter. Someone here kind of turns up with their parents, but there is an ungrateful situation here when it comes to money or something. Okay, when we have the card number 6 and 7, look how that happened, Leo. 6 and 7. So there's just a lot going on here that may be holding you down, holding you back. Let's see. What is the message for Leo for February 2020? Just give me one card. Okay, here it is, Leo. Oh, wow. We have smother. So I want you guys to apply any feelings that you got with those cards that fell out before this card. But now Spirit is just telling me that Leos are feeling a bit smothered and suffocated by someone. I see this mouse here being coiled by a snake. So this may be toxicity surrounding you guys. This could be addiction, codependency, anything that has a tight hold and on you, squeezing you, making you feel uncomfortable, like you can't move, can't get out of a situation, like it could potentially harm or kill you, like you're at the mercy of a certain situation or thing. This is metaphorical. There's a metaphorical mouse, so something vulnerable in the center of something that could potentially be dangerous. And there's it's kind of hard to get out of this. Okay, you have to squirm your way out of a situation. And we do have the card number 30, so this could definitely be in pertaining to February 29th, okay, since we don't have a February 30th. Now, the card at the bottom of the deck is your dreams are closer than you think. So for some of you guys who are in a smothering situation in February, specifically towards the end of the month, whether this is a home environment metaphor, a relationship metaphor, I mean, there's so many of you guys out there listening, and you guys are going to resonate differently with this mouse in the middle of this snake being smothered, okay? This snake could be metaphorical for someone a little sneaky around you, someone who doesn't want you to leave or get out of a situation, especially going into March. But I want you guys to keep in mind when you feel this energy, those of you who feel this energy, that your dreams are closer than you think. And we've got a beautiful overflowing cup here, like the Ace of Cups. So for some of you guys, this is emotional. This is maybe Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, or this is about new love, okay? Look at this cup just overflowing. All right, your dreams are closer than you think. This may have to do with a home environment. There's another snake here in this card, okay? So there is illumination here. That's what you need in this situation, because there's two snakes now. So there may be two people around you, okay? And yeah, this may have to do with a home environment or a relationship or some kind of commitment when it comes to your dreams. All right, Leo. So yeah, that's making sense to me. Interesting. And that makes sense why the cards are telling you guys to stay true to your vision, okay? Especially because we had this Two of Wands. This is a vision card as well. So stay true to what you're able to see here, Leo. Don't hold yourself back from a new path or change in direction because of what you're holding on to in a relationship or some kind of decision to let go, all right? There's definitely going to be a crossroads that you guys reach towards the end of February, early March, where you're definitely have to decide between holding on tighter or letting go lighter, okay? So let's see what comes out as far as this tarot message, Leo. I'm looking for one card here as well, just to keep the messages short and simple. And we almost had the Queen of Swords, and I did see the Knight of Wands. I'm seeing Scorpio, I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing the Four of Wands and the King of Cups. So there is a situation here that is very loving. Some of you guys are married or attending weddings, but there's also this other situation, whether it's the same situation or a different situation, that may be toxic. We have Aries and Capricorn here. There is a new beginning that you guys would like to take, that it's going to require you guys to step up into a position of authority or control. This may be happening at work. There might even be a promotion here for some of you guys, okay, with the Six of Wands. But I do see a potential here for toxic attention, okay, whatever that means. I know, Leo, you guys do require a certain amount of attention and affection to feel loved because you guys are the sun in astrology. You're the center. It's interesting that you may be this mouse in the center of all the things going on. This doesn't have to be a person, the snake here, but I do see an indication of toxicity. This is the same energy, just it's in a different way, different pictures that are making me feel the same energy. Someone here, it feels controlled. Like you want to take a new beginning, you want to talk about this new beginning, Leo, but someone here feels arrogant. This might involve an inconsistent job or collaboration that fell apart or caused emotional confliction. But there is going to be victory here. If any of you guys are in some kind of battle with someone who's toxic, I feel like you're going to be the winner. Okay? But yeah, we had the Four of Wands and the King of Cups come out too. So some of you guys live with water signs, or I guess make sure your emotions are stable when it comes to commitments and home environments, family situations. Card coming out, Leo, is the Eight of Cups. Okay, Eight of Cups. So we're actually going to read from online here, from the Eight of Cups, because Aquarius does rule technology. So I wanted to incorporate technology in some way in this reading to honor that. And we do have the Eight of Cups. I'm going to read intuitively what I'm feeling from this, but we're going to also see if there's any additional messages online, okay? Bottom of the deck, Leo, beautiful Ace of Wands. So I automatically think someone here is walking away to start something new. There's a new spark of passion and manifestation, expression. It might even be love. This could be a sexual encounter at the end of the month, especially because you guys are going through 8th house energy. Okay, new intimacy is coming up for you, but you have to walk away from something that's smothering you. Okay? It's like this moon could either get brighter or darker for you metaphorically. Okay? Because it's kind of half and half right now. I do see a little bit more darkness than I do light. So there's something here about you being okay with seeing less than seeing more. Do you know what I mean there? Okay, a lot of mountains here. I'm sorry to keep holding these cards up, but we got a mountain here. Like, look how similar these cards look. There's a moon and a mountain in each. Okay, so this is starting to make sense here. The mountains are reminding me of Capricorn energy that may be important, but also obstacles, challenges that you're willing to overcome when it comes to walking away from a situation you felt very stuck in for a long time. Now, the full moon in Virgo coming up, March 9th, may be when you guys physically decide to move on. Some of these energies could have been sparked on the new moon in Pisces, because we do move from cycle to cycle. So as the moon gains in light here and you hold your vision from Pisces to Virgo, yeah, early March, first week of March, going into the second week of March, you guys may decide to walk away from something that was emotionally draining. Okay, this is someone who's going on a soul journey. Leo, this could have started beginning of February for you with the full moon. I just know the moon has something to do with why somebody is moving on. Okay, the moon has a way of illuminating our emotions. I feel like in this card, the moon is telling this person to, so basically someone's fixed emotions. Someone here, if they make a decision to climb a mountain or move in February, especially if they felt smothered, they're not going to change their mind. Sometimes the Eight of Cups is someone who walked away and came back. So there could have been someone who walked away on February I think February 9th was the full moon. So someone could have walked away and came back. So someone could have walked away on February 9th, came back on February 23rd, 24th, around these times, you guys. And then they may finally walk away again on the next full moon cycle, which will be March 9th. Doesn't have to be though, you guys, but I just see coming and going, and I do see someone so there's a situation where there's a smothering situation where someone has one foot in, one foot out, like they've walked away, they've came back, they've walked away, they've come back. This could be someone you're dealing with, Leo, but I see this more as a walking away usually. Okay, this could be a situation you've walked away from multiple times, and it's because if you guys pay attention to where the moon is on the times of these emotional departure, okay, you may realize some significance. All right, but as far as this Ace of Wands, yeah, if you guys walk away, there's going to be a new spark. There may be some new passion, okay, a new creative idea or something like that. This is a new beginning, okay, passion that you guys need to move on. And look here, someone here has an offer. This may be I said Pisces for some of you, but I meant to say Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. New sparks with earth signs, new spark with an investment. Someone may offer you something, a position, something of value. Someone may even apologize, and that may spark a new something. But this is also that you can see something in a new way. You guys may have to make sacrifices, but you're becoming enlightened to what you want to start new as far as passion goes. So 8 of Cups. Let's go ahead and see here. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Sagittarius. So I'm just going to type in the 8 of Cups, guys. I do this sometimes when I want additional messages. It never hurts to fine-tune your understanding of a thing. And then my favorite personal website to use for tarot cards is Biddy Tarot, Biddy. I just like how they set up the meanings, and it's very straightforward, okay? So 8 of Cups, key words is disappointment, abandonment, withdrawal, or escapism. So some of you guys could definitely be feeling disappointed in this situation, okay? You guys could be, especially if you're trying to stabilize your emotions and your home environments and stuff, and when it comes to these obstacles you're facing. Yeah, so you guys are feeling disappointed and abandoned in some way maybe, or someone around you is, and that's why someone here is trying to withdraw. This card is a card of withdrawal emotionally. So you guys could be pulling back your emotions, not necessarily sharing everything that you feel until you have more clarity, until you feel more power. And yeah, of course, this is escapism. So I feel like this is the new moon in Pisces, or Pisces season, because Pisces is all about escaping. You could even be dealing with a Pisces, okay, guys? So yeah, let's continue to read here, Leo. Okay, so sorry if my hand shakes, you guys, but I'm looking down, so it's kind of hard to hold the card up while I'm reading. In the 8 of Cups, a man walks from 8 cups standing in the foreground. The cups are arranged in such a way that it looks like one is missing, a sign that emotional fulfillment and wholeness is lacking. The man has turned his back on these cups with a sense of loss and disappointment and shuffles away into the mountains. A nearby river symbolizes his emotions, and the mountains represent the awareness that this will not be an easy journey, though it will be necessary for true long-term happiness. The moon in the night sky illuminates the path ahead. The man is leaving in the dead of night, hoping to go unnoticed. Kind of like the 7 of Swords, you guys. So some of you guys could even be, you know, I wouldn't say lying about how you feel, but it's just a little bit of a sneaky energy because you don't want to hurt somebody, so you're just kind of, you know, sneaking out of a situation, or someone else's, okay? Because it said, the man is leaving in the dead of night, hoping to go unnoticed, suggesting that there may be a level of escape or avoidance in this card, which reminds me of this. I mean, if this snake were to fall asleep and lighten its grip on this little mouse, so I'm seeing, I don't know if this is a man or woman, but I am being shown a woman in bed, almost like the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez, where I don't know if any of you guys are in abusive, mentally, physically, emotionally abusive relationships, or just a situation that has a tight hold on you. And yeah, if that snake were to fall asleep, then the mouse would scurry right within the night for its freedom. So I am being shown that movie. I'm seeing a woman in bed trying to get up out of bed, and when her boyfriend or whatever is sleeping. So just use this as a metaphor if it doesn't apply literally to you guys. But you're trying to go unnoticed, okay? There may be some kind of escape or avoidance in this card. because of Pisces season as well, illuminating this escapism. There's many ways that we can escape, guys. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. So when the Eight of Cups shows up in a tarot reading, you may feel compelled to walk away from a disappointing situation. It could mean turning your back on an unfulfilled relationship, job, career path, living arrangement, or creative project that was once a source of great happiness to you, but now only brings you pain. You have invested yourself emotionally, but despite your best efforts and disappointment, it hasn't turned out the way that you had expected it to. And you realize that you are no longer getting anything out of this situation. Now the only choice is to put it behind you and move on with your life, even if it brings you sadness and you say goodbye. I feel the need to tell you that this is temporary, Leo. When you walk away, you're definitely reaching something way better for yourself. This is something that has held you back. The universe does not want you to start spring in this energy. So there is a cycle here of just kind of walking away. The Eight of Cups suggests that you sense that something is missing, particularly on an emotional or spiritual level, and instead of waiting around for things to get better, you know you need to leave the unfulfilling situation. It may not make sense to others because on the face or on the surface of things, it looks as if you have everything you had wished for, but deep down, you know it's not serving your highest good. Wow. And it's time for you to let go and move on. The Eight of Cups can be a sign that you are trying to escape a problematic emotional situation or avoiding some major psychological issue or concern. The cups in the foreground represent emotional issues that remain really real and represent in your life. It says the cups represent emotional issues that remain real and present in your life. There we go. Yet you are trying to pretend as if they no longer exist, refusing to deal with them. You may repress your emotions or refuse to have open conversations with others about what's happening, instead preferring to pretend as if everything is okay or avoiding the scene altogether. The Eight of Cups invites you to ask yourself what brings you joy. Oh my God, Leo, what brings you joy? What sparks joy? Hence that Ace of Wands at the bottom of this card telling me more. So yeah, Leo, what does bring you joy? What brings you contentment? What brings you fulfillment on a deeper level, okay? Without it, you might pursue goals that fail to give you satisfaction you're seeking. For example, you may think being in a long-term relationship is what you want, but when you manifest it, you realize that it's not just a long-term relationship you want, but a deep soul connection with someone. So be very, very specific in your manifestations if you guys are into that kind of thing. Some of you guys want a deep soul connection with someone. If that's not there, then the relationship will not fulfill your needs no matter how long you stay together. So if you find yourself repeatedly in these Eight of Cups situations where you have no choice but to walk away, spend time exploring what will bring you true happiness and realign your goals with your values. And then it goes on to talk about the Eight of Cups in reverse. But we don't need to talk about that, Leo, because you've got it up right. The Eight of Cups in reverse would be returning to a situation, not walking away. Yeah, there's something missing here, Leo, like this card talked about. But the moon, in some way, is going to illuminate that to you, your emotions, something. Maybe something that was hidden in the nighttime, okay, Leo? But this is what I have for you guys. I think by the end of February, you guys have at least walked away from something emotionally. You've made an emotional decision stably to move on to something better for yourself, okay? So thank you so much, guys, for still listening to this reading. If you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to know more about the cards, about the music in this video, please look in my description box for any additional information you might need, especially how to get a hold of me for a personal reading, okay? So thanks, guys. I hope you guys had a great portal of love, aka Valentine's Day this month. Keep in mind there is a Mercury retrograde until March 9th, okay? So there are miscommunications to prepare for and plan for, and there's just delays and stuff, okay? So yeah, hope you guys had a great February. Hopefully I can talk to you guys again in March. Bye!